Running a mining operation is no small feat, and Kevin Beets, the eldest son of Tony Beets, is feeling the heat at Scribner Creek. Facing equipment delays and critical setbacks, Kevin's rookie season as a mine boss has been anything but smooth. After investing over $1 million into his operation, the pressure to start sluicing and bring in gold is mounting. However, the challenges seem relentless. Kevin Beets approached Parker Schnabel once again, but this time, Parker turned him down. Work trucks stuck in the mud and a flooded drainage ditch have compounded the crew's struggles. The problem hit a breaking point when the water overwhelmed the site, halting production. With no immediate solutions in sight, the team's frustration grew. A dewatering pump was the only solution, but Kevin didn't have one on hand, a major oversight for a mining boss. The situation underscored the importance of planning and preparedness in an industry where time is money. Kevin's first attempt to solve the problem was to turn to his father, Tony Beets, whose reputation as a hard-nosed mining veteran precedes him. Tony was 3 miles away at the Indian River site and had the pump Kevin desperately needed. However, Tony played hardball. When Kevin explained his dire need, Tony informed him that the pump was currently in use and wouldn't be available for several days. The delay was a severe blow to Kevin's timeline. Every day without the pump meant more money lost and increased pressure to get production underway. Tony's tough stance was a reminder of the competitive nature of the mining business even among family members. Kevin's deadline was slipping further out of reach, and his stress levels were rising. With his back against the wall, Kevin decided to reach out to Parker Schnabel for help, hoping the seasoned mine boss might be more sympathetic to his plight. Parker's no-nonsense response. Parker Schnabel, known for his sharp business acumen and no-nonsense attitude, was not about to make things easy for Kevin. When Kevin left him a voicemail requesting a dewatering pump, Parker's response was as blunt as it was revealing. "I'm not going to jump to attention when you phone me," Parker stated. For him, the issue wasn't just about the pump, it was about Kevin's lack of foresight. Pumps are one of the most critical components of any mining operation. "That's why we have at least 20 of them," Parker explained. "Not having a spare pump makes me feel completely unprepared, and I feel the same way about every single piece of equipment on the mine site." Most of mining comes down to avoiding situations where you're left scrambling. Parker's refusal to help wasn't rooted in malice but in principle. His words carried a deeper lesson: in the high-stakes world of gold mining, being prepared for the unexpected is not optional, it's essential. Parker's tough love served as a wake-up call for Kevin, who was now left to grapple with the consequences of his oversight. Ultimately, Kevin had no choice but to return to Tony. After a few tense days, Tony's pump became available, and Kevin was able to get his operation back on track. However, the delay had already cost him valuable time and money. More importantly, it highlighted the steep learning curve Kevin faces as he steps into his role as a mine boss. The entire ordeal underscored a harsh reality: mining is an unforgiving industry where mistakes can have costly repercussions. Kevin's struggles at Scribner Creek are a testament to the challenges of managing a mining operation, from logistical hurdles to interpersonal dynamics. While he eventually resolved the pump issue, the experience was a stark reminder of the importance of preparation and self-reliance. Parker's decision to ignore Kevin's plea wasn't just about teaching a lesson, it was also about maintaining standards. For Parker, the key to success lies in anticipating problems before they arise. When a water pump breaks and there's no spare on hand, it creates a massive problem, Parker said. The key is ensuring you don't get caught off guard. This philosophy has been a cornerstone of Parker's success. By ensuring his crew is equipped with the necessary tools and resources, he's been able to avoid the kind of setbacks that have plagued Kevin's operation. For Kevin, the experience was a humbling reminder that being a mine boss requires more than just hard work, it demands foresight, adaptability, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. As the season progresses, viewers will be watching closely to see if Kevin can rise to the occasion. Will he take Parker's lesson to heart and improve his preparedness, or will the pressures of mining continue to overwhelm him? One thing is certain, the road ahead won't be easy. Kevin Beats' journey at Scribner Creek is far from over. With sluicing finally underway, the crew faces a tight 3-week deadline to hit their gold targets. The challenges they've faced so far have tested their resolve, but the experience has also provided valuable lessons. Whether or not Kevin can apply those lessons remains to be seen. In the world of gold mining, every decision counts. For Kevin, Parker's tough love may have been difficult to swallow, but it could ultimately be the catalyst for his growth as a leader. As the young mine boss continues to navigate the trials of Scribner Creek, one question lingers: will he emerge stronger from the experience, or will the weight of his mistakes prove too much to bear? Only time will tell. Before his third and unsuccessful attempt to seek assistance from Parker Schnabel, Kevin Beats had two notable instances where he sought and received help from the seasoned miner. Each of these occasions played a pivotal role in Kevin's journey to establish himself as a mine boss at Scribner Creek, and they shed light on the challenges he faced while trying to step out of his father Tony Beats' shadow. First time, the Ripper Shank. Kevin's journey toward independence began with a major leap of faith. After working for over 20 years under his father's guidance, Kevin wanted to strike out on his own. Tony Beats supported this decision by leasing him Scribner Creek in the Yukon. However, starting an independent mining operation came with significant challenges. Kevin and his partner in life and business, Faith Tang, poured their life savings into this venture. While Tony loaned him some equipment, much of it was in less than ideal condition. To get started, they urgently needed a Ripper Shank for their D10 dozer, and Kevin knew Parker Schnabel had one. Kevin's trip to Dominion Creek was potentially awkward due to the history between their families. When Kevin approached Parker for the Ripper Shank, Schnabel's first question was telling: "Is Tony involved in any way aside from helping with equipment?" Upon hearing that Tony wasn't directly involved, Parker agreed to help. Understanding the difficulties of starting an operation from scratch, Parker decided to forego charging Kevin the $11,000 outright for the shank. Instead, he started a tab for Kevin, providing much-needed relief. This gesture was a significant win for Kevin, who had already invested $700,000 in a wash plant alone. With the Ripper Shank secured, Kevin could focus on getting his equipment and operation up and running. Second time, the rock truck. As Kevin and Faith worked to get Scribner Creek operational, the growing pains of running a new mining operation quickly became apparent. With their foreman Brennan Rualt back on board, the team held their first crew meeting and laid out ambitious plans. They aimed to strip 3 acres at the Lynx Cut and reach 1,000 ounces of gold by the end of the season. However, equipment failures soon threw a wrench into their plans. Trucks broke down, and frustrations grew over the subpar condition of the gear Tony had loaned them. In need of a reliable rock truck, Kevin and Faith decided to approach Parker Schnabel again. This time, they had their eyes on a 40-ton truck at Parker's site. Kevin's budget for the purchase was $100,000, but Parker informed him the truck was priced at $110,000. When Kevin attempted to negotiate, Parker bluntly stated, "I don't haggle. Take it or leave it, I don't care." Realizing he wasn't in a position to bargain, Kevin asked if he could defer payment. Parker agreed but added a critical condition: Kevin had to take the truck as is, with no warranties. This added pressure to Kevin and Faith's goal of hitting their 1,000-ounce target, but the truck proved to be a vital asset, getting their operation back on track. Reflection on Kevin's journey. These two instances underscore Kevin's determination to establish himself as a mine boss and the tough lessons he's learned along the way. Both interactions with Parker Schnabel highlighted the challenges of starting a mining operation and the importance of resourcefulness and resilience. Despite the difficulties, Kevin's willingness to seek help and Parker's initial willingness to provide it demonstrates the intricate dynamics of the mining community in the Yukon. While Parker ultimately refused Kevin's third request for assistance, these earlier successes reveal Kevin's ability to navigate tough situations and find solutions. As Kevin continues to forge his own path, It remains to be seen how these lessons will shape his future in mining.